Well, people often ask me, what can I do as one small individual? Well, just because you could do little doesn't mean you shouldn't do anything. I travel around the world and sometimes I speak to audiences of maybe 100 people or 200 people, and sometimes it's 5,000. And they all have one thing in common. They all genuinely want to change the world, as long as they don't have to change themselves. But life doesn't work that way. First we change in our hearts, and the world follows. So what does one individual do? Firstly, we got to remember that knowledge is power. There is plenty of information out there, and it's so easily accessible on YouTube and on Google. Read widely, spend a month really studying the subject of cruelty to animals on the net. And they're quite graphic, but they're truthful. They cannot be sanitized by the animal industrial complex that don't want you to see the truth. So please spend at least a month studying it. You will be naturally drawn to a different way of life, one which eschews violence of any kind, particularly to the powerless. You will be naturally drawn to a vegan lifestyle and a vegan philosophy. And at the same time, you need to have fellow travelers. There are so many wonderful NGOs and organizations who are crying out for members and friends to participate in this progress. Join them. Don't just join one, join several. It's a broad church. Everyone is welcome. I'll guarantee you it'll be the most important and profound decision you ever make in your life. There is no choice. If we want to survive, we will have to change our ways. And when people say, are we sustainable under these current circumstances? I say, absolutely not. The way we are ravaging this planet, our time is really limited. By 2048, all our fisheries will be dead, the lungs and the arteries of the earth. And that goes right across the board, right across our forests, our rivers, our oceans, and our atmosphere. I have a deeper question, though. Why do people ask if we are sustainable? Do we really need to ask that question? What have we done to deserve it? What gives us this notion that we are entitled to be sustainable at a certain standard of living, at a certain way of life, at the expense of all other sentient living beings? It is preposterous to even ask the question. So, to get back to what you raised, learn as much as you can, join as many fellow travelers as you can, and spread the message. Time is running out, and we only get one chance to do it right. Thanks.